Recently, I traveled to Austin, Texas for a business conference. And while we were traveling to our destination, we drove by a really high-end car dealership. They sold three very expensive English brands: Rolls-Royce, Aston Martin, and Bentley. And as we walked in, we had a little bit of time, so we did walk in, and we met with the salesperson and asked if we could just kind of take a look at the cars. And I was really impressed with the salesperson because he had a very unapologetic approach. And he did not apologize for how expensive these cars were. The cheapest car there was about $300,000, and the most expensive car was about $750,000. And yet there was no apology. In fact, price was kind of an afterthought. Instead, the salesperson focused on the benefits of buying those cars. He told us all the things, all the good things that would come into our life if we invested in one of these very high-end English cars. And I loved that. I loved his approach. Clearly, they were selling cars that were of superior quality to the average car that you purchase. And they were selling cars that were a higher price than the average car that you purchase. And when it comes to marketing and pricing strategy, it's really good to think about it in those two ways. How does your quality compare to your competitors? Is it less, the same, or more superior to your competitors? And how does your price compare to your competitors? So really, you could kind of write that out in a diagram. We could put quality over here. And of course, your quality is going to be more, the same, or less than your competitors. In the case of these English supercars, of course, the quality was more. Then on the top, we could put price. And price, like quality, is going to be either more, the same, or less than the competitors. Well, if we kind of draw this out, we have 9 boxes. 9 boxes for your pricing strategy. And by the way, this is called competition-based pricing. This is when you base your price on how it compares to your competitors and then adjust up or down accordingly. So let's draw the 9 boxes. This is where Aston Martin and Rolls-Royce and Bentley are. They're a more quality for more price, a more for more proposition. You could also be more quality for the same, more quality for less. But let me tell you, you're probably not going to market here. You're probably not going to tell people our quality is less than our competitors, but our price is higher. So let's go ahead and cross that out. You're probably also not going to market in this box. Our quality is less, but don't worry, our price is the same. And you're probably also not going to market here. Quality is the same, but price is more. So that does give you some viable marketing options and pricing options. Now, one place I'd have you be really careful with. There's one box on here that's very commonly chosen by business owners, and you have to be careful. In fact, as I've given presentations on pricing strategies in lots of different business seminars, I'll ask people, how does your price compare to your competitors? And many of them are like, well, it's lower. My competitors charge way too much. Okay. Well, how does your quality compare to your competitors? And many of them say, oh, it's far superior. My competitors, they have really cheap products or not super good services. So they go for this box. This is what we call a more for less. Higher quality, cheaper price. Let me tell you, you got to be careful with that box because this is a tough space to compete in. This means you have to beat your competitors on 2 fronts, not 1. Your price has to be lower and your quality has to be superior. In my experience, you generally only need to beat your competitors on 1 front, either on quality or on price. So it's good to consider beating competitors on 1 price, or on 1 front, excuse me. You could, for example, be here or here. You could have quality that's similar, but price that's less. You could have quality that's less and price that's less. There's even some businesses that can get away with a similar quality and a similar price to competitors, for example, agricultural goods. As I've met with a lot of business owners and as I've presented on pricing at many business seminars, let me tell you, the box that people are the scaredest of is this box right here, more for more. And that's where I started this video with Rolls-Royce, Aston Martin, and Bentley that are clearly a more for more proposition. More for more could actually be a very viable pricing model where you tell your clients, hey, yes, our products are more expensive than our competitors, but you get what you pay for. Our quality is far superior. You're going to be very pleased with the products or services that you buy from us, and yes, they will be worth the money. That takes a little bit of boldness to charge more than your competitors charge, but that could also set you up for potentially higher than average profit margins and better profitability. So it's something to consider. And if you do choose a more for more proposition, make sure you align your language with your box. Don't apologize for it. Remember my friends at the Rolls-Royce dealership, own it. Make sure the client, the customer knows all the benefits of your superior quality products.